Hello, everybody. I'd like to start off with a story about a couple that lives in San Francisco. They've been together for 19 years. Their names are Bradford Wells and Anthony John Mack. They are married, and one is Australian, which is Anthony John Mack, and Bradford Wells is HIV positive. Anthony John Mack is his caregiver, and once again, they've been together for 19 years. Well, because of the immigration laws and the Defense of Marriage Act that was passed in September of 1996 and signed by Bill Clinton, marriage is only recognized between a man and a woman, which means that even though they are married, he will still be deported back to Australia, which means that the caregiver for the person with HIV, which is Bradford Wells, will not have his caregiver anymore. This happens to everybody where everyone has somebody that is sick and you need to take care of them. It would be really unfortunate if you weren't able to be there and the laws did not allow you to protect your loved ones. In this speech, I will argue that Proposition 8 is unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional for 3 reasons. The first reason is that marriage is a fundamental right. The second reason is that you cannot deny homosexuals of the Equal Protection Clause. And the third reason and final reason is that church and state are equal entities and they should be treated as such. Marriage is a fundamental right. A fundamental right under the law is an entitlement that everyone has under the law. It is according to the Declaration of Independence, which this nation was founded upon, where all men are given rights by their Creator that should be allowed for the freedom of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, marriage allows the pursuit of happiness. People marry because they want to be happy and they want to be together with someone. Some people actually live their lives thinking that they want to get married. It is a common thing to think that a female is a princess and they want to find that prince. They want to find possibly their king. Same-sex marriages have the same ideas, sometimes the same beliefs, and they would like to find that as well. Liberty, freedom. Freedom to do what you choose. If one person is allowed one thing, the other person should be allowed the same thing. It should not be classified under race, religion, sexual preference. And the second argument is that you cannot deny a certain group equal protection clause. In the 14th Amendment, it states that no state shall deny a person within their state the equal protection of the law. Since marriage is not recognized in same-sex marriages that were before Proposition 8 cannot file joint taxes. They cannot pass on their belongings, such as a house, if their spouse dies. They cannot even be in the same room if the family decides that they don't want the same-sex partner to be inside of the same room. If there needs to be an autopsy on why they were killed, they cannot have the right to allow that to happen. And the third reason that I have is that church and state are separate entities and they should be treated as such. Nobody should be put under a certain religion and certain under religion's beliefs. If a religion believes that marriage is between a man and a woman, then they can marry a man and a woman together. However, there are homosexuals out there that are Christians and believe the same beliefs as the other Christians who are heterosexuals that would like to marry together. With religion comes the Bible, and there are certain things that are stated within the Bible that are not written within the state, such as it says that women should be silent within churches, and we don't practice that today. It also states that if you sin with your hand, you must cut off your hand, for you do not want to go into hell sinning. You'd rather take off that part that sinned. These things are not practiced, nor are they told about. But if you do mention it, it is stated that that was back then, that was in the past. But homosexual rights are still not allowed today because of the religious reasons. And why that is important and why it makes it unconstitutional is because you cannot force a set religion into the Constitution and expect everyone to follow those rules. Everyone has a right to religion. Everyone has a right to practice what they choose. In this speech, I have argued that Proposition 8 is unconstitutional. I have argued that marriage is a fundamental right. I have argued that you cannot deny homosexuals of the Equal Protection Clause. And I've argued that state and church are separate entities and should be treated as such. It is only a matter of time before Proposition 8 won't be dismantled and be seen as unconstitutional. And in that day, couples that need each other, such as Bradford Wells and Anthony John Mack, will finally be able to be happy and to care for each other inside of their own home. Thank you.